Area 51, a mysterious desert area surrounded by high and low mountains in the state of Nevada, USA, is an area where public access is completely prohibited. Even the airspace in this area is strictly controlled. Warning signs, surveillance cameras, and round-the-clock armed security patrols ensure that no intruder can get close to Area 51 by mistake. Area 50 has long been one of the most secret installations of the U.S. military. Since its establishment, people's curiosity about this place has not stopped. Now, deep in the Nevada desert, lies a place that has fueled decades of questions, theories, and speculation. Area 51 is not just a military zone, it has become a global symbol of secrecy. Over the years, it has been surrounded by stories that blur the line between fact and fiction. Many people think that only advanced fighter jets, stealth technology, and spy equipment are tested here. On the other hand, some people firmly believe that alien creatures and alien technology are hidden here. The strict secrecy of the U.S. government, various claims of UFO sightings among locals, and the popular stories about aliens in popular culture have made Area 51 one of the most talked about and intriguing mysterious places of the modern era. What is actually in Area 51, a symbol of a secret mystery worldwide, is something that continues to raise questions across the world. And to understand it, we have to go back to its origins. Aircraft, such as the A-2 SR-71 Blackbird and the first stealth fighter in military history, the F-117 Nighthawk, were built in Area 50. These projects were conducted in such secrecy that even many U.S. military officials did not know what was going on here. This secrecy was essential not only to protect high technology, but also to prevent any information leaks from potential rival states. As a result, Area 50 was a mysterious place from the beginning, where the future of modern warfare technology was quietly taking shape. The name Area 51 originally came from a map of a large military testing area called the Nevada Test Site in the United States. In the 1950s, this area of Nevada was divided into dozens of sections for nuclear weapons testing and other military activities. Each section was identified by an area name and a number: Area 1, Area 2, Area 3, and so on.
The section where the secret aircraft test center is currently located was labeled Area 51. The name itself had no hidden meaning, no mystery, and no symbolism. It was simply an administrative label used for mapping and organization. However, history had other plans. When secret aircraft development and advanced military testing began in this zone, the name Area 51 stayed the same. But outside the fences, something very different was happening. The name slowly transformed into a symbol of secrecy, speculation, and global curiosity. Today, when people hear Area 51, they don't just think of a location. They think of hidden projects, classified experiments, and, most famously, aliens. The name became widely known to the public in 1989, when a man named Robert Lazar appeared in a television interview in Las Vegas. He claimed that he had worked on alien spacecraft and advanced extraterrestrial technology at a secret facility in Nevada. According to his claims, the goal of the research was to study and reverse engineer alien technology. This statement instantly caught massive public attention and triggered worldwide debate. Although later, serious questions were raised about his background, education, and credibility. The impact of his story was already permanent. For the first time, Area 51 was no longer just a secret military site. It had become a global mystery. Before this, the location was only mentioned in classified government documents as part of an experimental zone. The public had almost no knowledge of its existence or purpose. Years later, in 2013, the U.S. government officially acknowledged Area 51 by releasing historical documents under the Freedom of Information Act. However, while its existence was confirmed, the exact nature of its operations remained undisclosed. And importantly, the government has never addressed or confirmed claims related to alien technology, leaving space for even more speculation. One of the biggest reasons Area 51 became such a global mystery is simple: absolute secrecy. The public is strictly forbidden from entering the area. Even the surrounding airspace is heavily restricted. This means no civilian access, no observation, and almost no verified information from inside. Because of this, over the years, people outside the base began reporting strange sightings, unusual lights in the sky, and unidentified flying objects moving at extreme speeds. During the 1950s and 60s, this confusion became even more intense. Advanced aircraft like the U-2 spy plane and the SR-71 Blackbird were tested in extreme secrecy. These aircraft could fly higher and faster than anything the public had ever seen before. From a distance, ordinary observers had no way to identify what they were seeing. As a result, many of these test flights were reported as UFOs, unidentified flying objects. In simple terms, anything unknown in the sky became something mysterious, and Area 51 was at the center of it. The situation became even more intense in 1989 after Robert Lazar's claims. Media coverage exploded and public imagination took over. Soon, Area 51 was no longer just a military topic. It became a cultural phenomenon. Hollywood played a huge role in shaping this image. Movies like Independence Day, TV series like The X-Files, along with countless books and video games, repeatedly portrayed Area 51 as a place storing alien spacecraft and extraterrestrial technology. Over time, fiction and reality started to blend together in the public mind. Despite all these stories, there has never been any verified evidence confirming the existence of aliens or extraterrestrial life at Area 51. Most official explanations for UFO sightings are linked to experimental aircraft and classified military testing. However, the mystery continues to survive, not because of evidence, but because of secrecy. In 1947, another event added fuel to the legend. An unidentified object crashed near Roswell, New Mexico. At first, the U.S. military described it as a flying disc, but later changed the explanation to a weather balloon. This sudden change led to decades of speculation. According to UFO researchers, debris from Roswell was secretly transported to Area 51 for analysis. The U.S. government has never confirmed this claim, but the story remains deeply rooted in UFO culture. Over time, Area 51 continued to be used for testing high-altitude aircraft like the U-2 and SR-71 Blackbird. These aircraft operated at speeds and altitudes far beyond civilian aviation standards. This led to repeated misidentifications by the public, further strengthening UFO theories. Today, Area 51 is believed to operate under the Edwards Air Force Base network. While official details remain classified, it is widely believed that research on stealth technology, drones, and hypersonic systems continues there. Some former employees and defense analysts even suggest the existence of large underground facilities. According to these claims, entire hangars and research complexes may be hidden beneath the desert surface. Satellite images have shown unusual terrain formations near the dry lake bed of Groom Lake, including large mounds and elevated structures. Some believe these could be entrances or ventilation systems for underground facilities. Others claim that multi-level underground complexes exist across the region, used for advanced testing and classified research. However, none of these claims have ever been publicly verified. Because of strict security and complete restriction of access, the truth remains unknown. And that is exactly why Area 51 continues to exist in a space between reality and imagination. It is not just a military base anymore. It is a global mystery shaped by secrecy, science, speculation, and storytelling.